In this video, we do a gas strut replacement for the LTD boot lid. Oh yeah, cool. Let's put that back up again. So it's out with the old. And it's in with the new. Let's go. What's up YouTube, back in today for another video, and on today's video we are going to be replacing the factory gas struts that hold up the boot. So we're going to put these into this car here. Reason why, 2 days after I bought the car I was doing some work in the boot and I thought the boot was stabilized enough by itself. Little did I know the boot was trying to kill me. So it's one thing I do not want coming down on top of my head is a very heavy boot lid with no support. So common problem, the gas struts just wear out eventually and they don't hold anymore. So we're going to replace them. Oh yeah, cool. Let's put that back up again. Oh, nice. So the gas struts live up in there, and the other one's up in there as well. As you can see, I already have a solution for my lack of boot struts that work. Yeah. So that's what I usually do, but I'm sick of doing that, so we're going to fix it today. So basically for this job you're going to need a little flat blade screwdriver. The gas struts have a little clip that secures the ball socket onto a ball joint, which basically stops it from popping off and it's allowed to swivel. So you need to use this little flat blade screwdriver, pop the clip out of the way, release the ball socket off the ball joint, and then the new one should just clip on in place of that one. So what I'll do first is I will remove one side, replace that one, and then basically rinse and repeat, copy and paste, whatever phrase you want to use for the opposite side. I haven't actually done this before, so I'm assuming that what I'm saying here is correct and that I have to remove the side bolsters. I can't see any other way of accessing this panel. So yeah, we will find out very soon. And if it isn't the case, you guys are going to struggle following this video. So my bad. But yeah, we'll get this job done relatively quickly, I would say. Unless, of course, I have no idea what I'm doing. Which, you know, could be the case. What's up, Grace? You coming to help? Hey, puppy girl. My dog is coming to help. Gracie. Gracie, look. Are you coming to help? Are you coming to help? You better not scratch my leather. I'll kick your ass. Hey, I'll kick your ass. Okay, so we need to remove this part here. We've got a little washer that you basically just pull off here. I'll put that over there for the next little bit. There is actually a 10mm bolt. So if I push this away, just down in there. Now what that holds in is the bolster. So remove that 10mm bolt. You're sort of just going to have to jimmy this thing out a bit. It's a bit of a pain in the ass. I haven't done a long wheelbase one of these, so obviously the LTDs, the Fairlanes, they're long wheelbase. The side bolster is a lot longer, but I imagine it's the same as the normal Falcons, Fairmonts, whatnot. Be all pretty much the same thing. So we'll get that out, and then we'll see if we get access to the back end of this boot strut. Pop that off the base, and then do the same on the boot hinge, and then fit the new one up. Now, to make this easier, I'm actually going to remove the bottom of the seat, which basically just clips in place. The only reason I'm going to do this is because I just want to see if there's any coins that have been dropped over the years underneath the seat. I might get lucky and I might get a payday. Anyway, so I'm going to pull the seat up, mainly just to make it easier to actually show you guys how to get access to these things. You can be a bit rough and push down on the seat. I have some leather. This is a top tier car. I'm not about to bust a hole in the leather. So we'll do it the right way and just pull it out, and then it'll be a hell of a lot easier to actually see what I'm doing. I'm just going to go get my cheap little camera stand thing. Oh wow, nice sunset. Anyway, I'll just chuck this on the base so I can actually do some stuff without trying to hold the camera and do 500 other things in one go. So when you're doing this, there's like a hook sort of thing under here. So what you want to do is get in there, give it a big don't argue, push forward and pull up at the same time. Push back, sorry, push back, push forward, whatever you want to look at, but push it in towards itself, and then it should just release. So now it should just pop out like so. I'm starting to get a little bit excited here because there could be some money under here. Oh, you're kidding. Nothing doing under here. So we'll take this out. We'll get these side bolsters out, and then we should be able to get access to what we need to get access to. So there's a 10mm bolt on it here. Ratchet the bastard out. So there we go, 10mm bolt out, loosey. Then what we'll do now, just pull the seat down. And now, since we've got this little washer removed, should be a case of just sort of jimmying it up a little bit. So as you can see, this entire thing is just floating. Now, we should be able to just sort of pull this off to the side. So just lift that up. There we go. Bob's your auntie. And what we want to get access to is right here. So I'll just flip this out of the way. And that is the tail end of the boot strut right there. So we'll unclip this. I'll go into the boot and I will unclip on the opposite side of this hinge, which I'll see if I can get access to from the other side. So that's the other side of the boot strut there. And as you can see, it's like a little provision there to slip a flat blade screwdriver in there, and that should pop the little steel retaining clip out. So that's a little clip there that you want to pop out. Once that's popped out of the way, you should be able to just lever this thing off. There we go. Now we'll do the same on the opposite side. There we go. That is one dead boot strut out of the way. Now, for the $1 million question, is this the right boot strut for this car? Find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Looks like that is approximately the exact same length. Oh shit. There we go. Easy lift. Yeah. Which looks about right, mate. So we're going to install this with the rod side facing towards the back of the car. The body is going to go in through the boot panel. So let's see if I can get this on camera. I think that's the hole there. I don't know for sure. And we will just sort of get this lined up here. Should be a case of just clipping this on, to be honest. Like so. Then we shall pop around to the inside of the car. There we go. So that's the other end of it. Oh, son of a bitch. These are fucking really tight. Now what you might be better off doing here is actually pulling the boot as far back as you can, just so you can actually pop this onto the socket. There, once that's clipped in place, it's nice and secure. Look at that. Oh, love it. So I'll go ahead and fit this other one up now. So like I was saying, same thing. Just come around here, we'll pop that one out. Before we do that, we'll actually prop the boot up with the umbrella again, because once this side is unsupported, no doubt it's going to come flying down in a hurry. So I'll just chuck this under here for the time being. So if you end up with this where it doesn't want to sort of line up, what you'll end up having to do is pull the boot back towards you. So as I'm pulling this boot towards me, that strut will sort of go back in on itself. So pull that one back towards, pull the boot towards you, grab that and clip it in place, which I can't do right now because I'm holding a camera. But if I snap my fingers in 5 seconds, and just like that, job done. So now I can actually use the umbrella when it rains and not when I need to open my boot, but we'll keep that in there just in case. Far out, man. I actually have to use this little handle now to pull the boot down, which is pretty cool. It doesn't actually want to stay down. So that's halfway closed. Just fucking hell. That's a little bit deadly now. Nice. A beautiful sunset. So that's essentially the boot strut replacement done. Now I've got the tedious task of putting everything back together, which I'm not going to bore you with the details, but it's all pretty straightforward. Obviously we need to put the side bolsters back in, mount everything, fold the seats back up, put the back seat back in, clip it into place, and job done. So in that case, that brings us to the end of this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate the support as always. If you would like to see more videos like this with handy tips and tricks on working on your broke-ass Falcons, let me know in the comments. But as always, thanks again for watching, guys. Catch you on the next one. Ciao, ciao.